Rendezvous with Ophelia. Alright. Where to the rendezvous? Oh, the commune. Hey, geckos. Okay. Bye, geckos. Oh, look at this. Got some greenage. The commune, hell yeah.
Salutations, Astral Brother. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our community of celestial truth seekers. No doubt you're eager to explore this refuge, but I would recommend you make your first stop at the home of our prophet and introduce yourself.
What is this place?
Why, home, of course. Maybe it's a crater of some sort? I don't really know. But I do know that it's very defensible, with only one easy way in and out. Even better, it's hard to notice unless you're looking for it. It gives us a quiet and safe place for us to contemplate the meaning of the stars. I was the one who discovered it some years ago. Oh, and, the prophet helped too. Yes, he sure did. Couldn't have done it without his help. The water pouring in is mostly snowmelt, so it's relatively clean. There's also a hot spring, but we don't drink that. Soil's good enough for crops. Electricity was a little touch and go for a while there, but, well, basically we have no need to rely on outsiders to live happily.
You don't rely on outsiders? How does that work?
Self-sufficiency is of paramount importance to us. The search for transcendent enlightenment requires forsaking earthly attachments. Not to imply we're strictly isolationists, shunning the outside world or anything silly like that, of course. We trade and explore as it suits us. But if we lock the gate and ceased all trade, we'd need to be able to survive. We have plentiful water and crops here, no worries on that front. As for power, well, no doubt you've seen the solar panels. They do most of the heavy lifting when it comes to providing us with electricity. But we're surrounded on all sides by sheer cliffs. Defensible, yes, but there are periods of the day where very little direct sunlight can reach us. So we cobbled together some wind turbines. It was meant to be sort of an improvised backup generator, but at this elevation, they're always active. Let Vegas have their silly old world dam. Who needs centuries-old machines when we have astral wisdom?
Any work around here? All right, let's go talk to people first.
May the light of the stars illuminate your path.
Whoa, look at the turrets. Taking some cactus. Oh, nice. They got the whatchamacallits. The classic houses. Oh, that's awesome. This is a really nice little house place. A house place? Oh, this is great. Damn. Oh, the rave club. Oh, wait, no, these are crabs. Never mind. Please don't bother the peyote. They need their sleep. Watch where you step. Don't step on the peyotes. Alright, all locked. I guess we should talk to the prophet boss. She just hanging out? Did she go in the basement? She lives in the basement. Alright. Is this gonna be like the Wizard of Oz?
Howdy.
Howdy.
Oh, hey. Strangers in my house. Acting like that's normal? Okay then. Yeah, I'm sure you're O's new blood. Chick was bouncing off the walls whenever someone actually agrees to visit. Always with the religious shit. Anyway, name's John. Turns out I'm some sort of divinely ordained mystical prophet of the stars, or some shit.
I'm here on behalf of a saloon in Prim. They'd like for you to supply them with chems. Profit, huh? How'd you con anybody into believing that nonsense? Yeah.
Well, I'm not really sure, truth be told. See, it started a couple years back. My ex was trying to kick my door down so she could rob me blind, claiming it was part of alimony. Jameson liar. Well, I grabbed all the chems and booze I could carry and hopped out the back window. Probably should have opened it first, but live and learn. Anyway, I got really f***ed up, so this is a bit fuzzy, but I ended up in the desert, real far into the desert, and I didn't have food or water. Lucky for me, I found some cactuses growing out there, and I survived off those. Turned out they were pretty kick-ass hallucinogens, too. That's another drug-induced blank spot. But somehow I wandered back into civilization, where I bumped into some crazy chick preaching to hobos. We got to chatting. Turned out she was trying to get people to join her in some crazy-ass drug trip religion. She said I'd be perfect for it. Both of us went along trying to recruit people. She was preaching about astral magic or something. I just said there was drugs and sex. I recruited lots more people than her, and a bunch of them started saying I must be some kind of divinely ordained prophet. Works for me.
Do you have any work for me? If this is a serious religion, what exactly do you believe in? And don't say astral wisdom. Here you guys have orgies. Any room for me to get in on that action? You have a lot of guns here. Here on behalf of Saloon and Prim. If this is a serious religion, what exactly do you believe in?
It's simple, really. Open thine mother ears and be enlightened. Fact, every goddamn millisecond of your life, they dump their shit in your ears. Buy into the system. The system cannot be changed. Play your role. Don't pursue happiness on your own terms. Pursue it on ours. There's a plan, and if you follow it in the way we say, you may find fulfillment. Maybe. Lies. All of it.
Whoa.
You can be happy and fulfilled any goddamn way you want, as long as your way doesn't shit on someone else's way.
I'm shitting here.
So it. Drink crazy-ass magic mushroom juice and trip balls so hard, you'll go on wild adventures in your own mind. You'll speak with stars. Drop trow and bang 3 pretty girls at the same time. Consort with celestial bodies. Share a jug of moonshine with your kids. Own your life. See? Simple in theology. No doubt about that.
Alright. You have a lot of guns here.
This ain't a lot of guns. This is a barely adequate amount of guns. If I had my way, I'd have rows of gun racks floor to ceiling. Aside from being just fun to shoot, personal armament is the only surefire method of ensuring peace and inequality. It's a lot harder to be oppressed if you can shoot your oppressors in the face.
That's true. Alright. You got any work?
Excuse me? You want a job?
Yeah, I'm a weirdo, alright?
I'm the prophet for the world's new foremost religion, not the goddamn hiring manager at your little shantytown's local coffee joint.
Well, you could be.
They'll tell you their secret ingredient is love, but guess what? It's actually piss. Welcome to the real world, amigo. No, really, Wasteland coffee is made with piss. What was I saying? Oh, right, you wanted work. Of course I have work for you. A stable economy is of paramount theological importance and shit. So, here's the thing. There's some conflicts of personality scattered throughout our little family here. Nothing good, right? I mean, I know that in a family setting, personality conflicts are like incest. It's gonna happen no matter what you do.
Jeez, John.
But, as the holy father of this family, I won't be allowing us to fracture because of petty infighting. So I'm going to hammer that shit out. Except, actually, no, I'm not. 'Cause you're gonna do it. See what happens when you ask for work? You get to do work.
Work?
First up is that lunatic Dash. He wants me to tell his daughter to hug him more often, or something. Go make him happy and I'll give you, money.
Alright. Hey there, ma'am. Everybody get together.
Howdy.
Howdy time to howdy around. Hoodaloo-doo. There you go. Enjoy your cult. This is where they poop and pee. Howdy-do. Ooh. Behold, children of this enlightened brotherhood, I present unto you the 10 holy commandments of glorious Johnny Johns, Swill the Prophet, and also the stars. Yes, thank you, Ophelia, that each and every one of us must carve out our own place in this world. We are beholden to nobody, free to live our lives however we damn well wish, so long as our lifestyle doesn't truck with anyone else's. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. These are some interesting commandments. Drugs expand your mind, so get as high as you want. Sobriety is a sin. Alimony is bullshit and is only recognized as legitimate by inbreds and con artists. The fifth mandate is written with far nicer penmanship than any of the others. Each and every one of us has our destiny written across the heavens, in the shining typography of the stars themselves. We must be ever diligent in our lifelong journey to comprehend the astral truth of the universe, and to meet our individual shining destinies with courage and resolve. Taxes are the tools of astral Satan, and anybody that treats taxation as a legitimate thing is walking a path of absolute evil. Sex is pretty cool, and we should have more of it. It's definitely not taboo, and contrary to popular belief, you don't actually need to have an established relationship before you can bone each other. 8. It's the role of the prophet to guide the community, and no more. It is not a position of power. This community has no need of leadership positions, and if anybody tries to change that, it is your duty to name them for what they are. Politician, the great enemy of the people. 9. Cheating on your spouse isn't a sin. Passing up a chance for a three-way with your spouse is. Number 10. Don't be an a-hole. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Speak with Dash Bandicoot. Oh. Why does everyone live in basements? Bunch of weirdos. I mean, living in a basement isn't... It's fine if you live in a basement. That's cool. Jesus Christ, y'all getting high in here? My God.
Well, well. Look at this. Yet another innocent has fallen prey to my ethereal beckoning and found themselves drawn to my dark aura.
Your name's Dash Killblood?
But you have nothing to fear, mortal. The depravities of the darkness would never dare strike a soul under my veil of protection, as you now are. You may rest easy, for you are now safe under the ever-watchful eyes of Dash Killblood, ultimate badass.
Kinda don't want to help you now. Yeah, there's no way your parents named you Dash Killblood. What?
Oh, basically, I'm really cool, and I'm, like, protecting your spirit from ghosts and demons and shit. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, what's up?
Prophet told me to help you with some personal issues. What's up? What do you do around here? Tell me anything about the community?
Most certainly. Listen well, and you may count yourself as my pupil in the forbidden arts. While we are, of course, ever menaced by dark forces hiding behind the fell shroud of human perception, otherwise, this place is safe. Raiders, slavers, and other such petty mortal threats have no hold here. This valley is both well hidden and eminently defensible. Beyond that, we chosen few are free to ponder the higher mysteries of our place in the universe through mind-opening substances and rituals. And when not dabbling in astral enigmas, our minds shackled to the firmament, we engage in other secret acts of leisure and human comfort.
Three's Company marathons. What can you tell me about the Prophet? Alright, let's do his quest. What's up with your issues?
The prophet's wisdom knows no bounds, for I do indeed find myself struggling with an interpersonal conundrum. It is a matter of the gravest concern, for it centers around my daughter. You see, I sense an ethereal cloud of malicious intent hovering over her.
You mean she's a teenager?
Of late, where once we conferred as equals in our hunt for astral knowledge, she now stands reticent and unwilling to speak to me at length.
I mean, I can see why.
Of course I place absolute faith in the strength of her soul, but still, I find myself fearing that, mayhaps, she's delved into the darker mysteries. It would be unbecoming for a destined hero such as myself to allow my daughter to be tempted by the evils of this blighted world.
God, look at her back there.
And yet, she refuses to speak earnestly to me, and I would never dare to pry where I am unwanted. What's a chosen one to do? And so, I give unto you the sacred responsibility of speaking to her and doing what you can to banish this pall of darkness. I believe in you.
Alright.
Until next our souls clash in amicable dialogue then.
Man, Mandy, I am so sorry your dad is who he is.
Oh, yet another naive and innocent soul stumbles into my fell clutches.
Oh no.
Take care not to incur my wrath, fool, lest I unleash my darkness upon you.
Oh no. The f are you talking about, kid?
You would dare speak such forbidden profanity in the face of what you foolishly believe to be an innocent child? No, such audacity is completely beyond the abilities of any ordinary, unenlightened pillock. So that means that you must recognize the almighty darkness of Mandy Bloodshadow that dwells within this frail vessel. Finally! Well, since it would seem that your third eye is at least slightly open to the forbidden astral secrets, I suppose I'll humor you. What do you want?
For both of you to die. Your dad's concerned that you've been distant lately. What's up? You need to chill out, kid. I'm getting the strange sense that you might know that Dash guy, Mandy Bloodshadow. What, you only felt like being ridiculous with the surname? Yeah.
Yes, well, my father says that I've not yet completed enough dark deeds to earn the honor of replacing my entire earthly name. He also said the surname was a freebie, so I could go crazy with it. Does he not see that bearing such an earthly appellation only serves to keep my dark powers tethered to the firmament?
What do you think of the Prophet?
Prophet. Really now, I have more claim on that title than anyone, don't I? I am the chosen one, after all.
Oh, everyone else here seems to love him. Why don't you?
Many of these simple people came here of their own accord, drawn by the promises of the prophet like unenlightened moths to a flame. They're predisposed to support him, or else they wouldn't have agreed to bind themselves to the spot he chose for them. I never decided to follow him at all. Father said, chosen one or not, you're only 12, and that means we two are bound to the same earthly home. However, Father also said that eons ago, in this hallowed land of Nevada, a person was considered a proper adult once they reached the age of 16. It was 3 years back when he entrusted me with these arcane secrets, meaning, with but one more earthly rotation, I shall at long last be unbound, free to begin my fated peregrinations of this blighted earth. Father and I have already come to an accord on this. A pact, bound in unholy blood, to at last grant me freedom to leave on the day of my majority. Also, I get to change my name. I'm thinking about Astoria Bloodshadow. The etymological root being astrology, of course.
Oh, of course. Anywhere in particular you're planning to go?
The next chapter of my destiny is, as of yet, unwritten. I shall go wherever the stars guide me until I achieve true transcendent power.
Or die. Your dad's concerned that you've been distant lately. What's up?
That is no business of yours, fool. The inner machinations of my mind are too dark and powerful for you to comprehend. Begone! Unless, perhaps I would permit you a glimpse into my dark and forbidden psyche. If you make an appropriate ritual sacrifice, of course. Yes, bring me a whetstone with which I may hone my legendary blade. Also, I want a soda. One of the glowy white ones. I think they sell them at the mess hall.
Alright, so we're getting... Oops, sorry, I stepped on your mushrooms. Bring Mandy a whetstone and a Nuka-Cola quartz. Hey, you know there's a bunch of crazy people downstairs?
Hey.
Hey, man, so, is there a way we could, like, kill them, put some gas down there? What do you do here?
I run the store, man. You wanna buy something?
Maybe. Where do you get all your supplies from?
Oh, we synthesize our own happy stuff, man. The prophet is like friends with some crazy smuggler chick. So she brings in some goods in exchange for extra chems, man. And we got like some truth seekers going on wild desert pilgrimages. And like, they bring back some interesting bits and pieces too, man.
What can you tell me about the commune? Alright, let's see what he has.
Groovy, man.
Groovy. Alright, cool. You got some... Jeff has some good stuff. Alright, we'll talk to you later, Jeff. I'm over encumbered, but that's normal. Alright. Looked up some old books and found out that this was actually... Over here, this was actually a whetstone Nuka-Cola quartz factory. And these fiends are gonna die. Just regular old fiends. Defending their quartz and whetstones. Truly brave of them. Truly brave. Oh, we got a lot of quartz, actually. Is there more whetstones? Here we go. Works for me. Alright. You're stepping in the mushrooms. Hey, you do sleep down here. No wonder you're insane. Alright.
Once again, you tempt fate by subjecting yourself to my my darkness. Well, go on then.
Got your soda and whetstone, you weirdo.
Well, good. Of course you did. I foresaw your success eons ago. Hand it over. Anyway, what did you want again?
Why are you avoiding your dad?
It's nothing personal. He's done nothing to earn my scorn. I simply lack an identity. Am I just a pale reflection of my father and no more? Yes, the blood of the Chosen One runs through my veins. But from whence does this blood truly hail? From him. Why am I here, lingering in this foolish mortal commune, when the stars call out for me to make my own mark upon this world? Because I'm 15, and Father says I've yet to reach an age wherein I would be permitted to make my own place in the world. I must become my own person, and the first step of that is to stop leeching my personality off that of my father. I still care for my father. I do. But it's far past time for me to read my own fate in the stars and become a chosen one on my own terms.
So are you gonna hug him?
Once again, you...
Yeah. You know that Dash guy?
Indeed. Dash Killblood, my dark progenitor. Born under a cursed blood moon, destined to wield only the darkest of darkness. You stand before the Chosen One, heir to eldritch bloodline of my ancestors, fated to surpass them all in both power and glory eternal.
You chill out.
Who are you to command me? I'm the Chosen One. You think your darkness is darker than my darkness?
Maybe.
I bet you haven't even killed anyone.
I could start here. You're not implying you've killed anyone, are you? Because that's just not even remotely true.
Well, you'd be wrong. Which is exactly what I'd expect from one who isn't chosen by the stars, which I am. I've killed people. I've killed hundreds of thousands. In fact, I'm killing people right this second. With my mind.
Oh.
Now, do you begin to comprehend the dark powers that I so firmly grasp in my exalted bloodline? I am a god compared to you.
I've killed plenty.
Oh, yeah? Well, guess what? I don't believe you, loser. What I mean is, my third eye is open to the deceits of mortal men. You cannot hope to fool one who is so attuned to the forbidden truths. Begone from me, vile wench! Begone from my astral sight!
Yeah, I got your kid a soda and like a door stopper. She's still insane.
You return! Not that I'm surprised, of course. Your aura has been inexorably tied to my own, as all auras eventually are.
Mandy thinks she's too much like you and she's trying to be her own person. Come on, Dad. Is that Mandy girl related to you? Yeah, come on, man.
Oh. Once I recall telling her that when my body fails and my soul slips beyond the firmament, I would watch over her from beyond the stars forevermore. On the day that she arrived, her aura shone so bright, for a moment, I thought the stars had fallen down to Earth to share with me their secrets. I couldn't be prouder of her truly, but still, I confess that a part of me took satisfaction from watching her follow so closely in my footsteps. Perhaps I have been overzealous in my role as her astral mentor. She's destined for greater things than I could ever hope to comprehend. And if the only thing I ever truly accomplish in my life is granting her the foundations to be the best chosen one she can, I am well satisfied. Now, I'm sure the Prophet has yet more quests for you to undertake, and it seems I must speak with my daughter to assuage her troubled mind. So it is here we part ways. For now, come back and chat any time.
Alright, we'll ask his other dialogue options another time. Gonna bathe in here real quick. Whoa, harpoons. Good news, I think.
Hey,
Hey, man. Here you guys have orgies. I think I solved the issue. I don't know. Those people are weirdos. Jesus.
good. One less annoying thing for the Holy Prophet to have to waste his important time on. I think I promised you money. Yeah, here.
Thanks, man.
Next up, so long story short, about a year ago, one of our more nomadic members stumbled across the aftermath of a Legion NCR skirmish. Only survivor was this Legion kid. We've been trying to raise him as an upstanding member of my prestigious flock, but no luck. Little bastard is dedicated to Kaisar, and our resident teacher is fed up. He says he's gotta go, so chat with him about that. There's money in it for you. Now get going.
Oh. Out of my way, ma'am.
That should keep the powder.
Praise his wisdom. You got the holy doctrine. Hey, here's that nerd.
Yeah?
Who are you?
I'm Bowles. I'm the teacher here, which is a funny joke because there's only 2 kids in the entire cult. Oh, wait. Family. Excuse me. Thankfully, Mandy turned 15 not too long ago, and she's decided that's the age where she can stop attending. That Christ, she was obnoxious as hell.
Yeah, believe me, man.
Now, if Peter ever decides to run off back to Caesar's loving embrace, maybe I can get back to day drinking. Good lord.
Kind of name is Bowles. What's wrong with Mandy? what's wrong with Mandy. We know. What's the issue with Peter?
He's the leftovers from some battle between the NCR and Legion down to the southeast. One of our wandering members stumbled across the aftermath. I think John and Ophelia were both hoping to pump his head full of an interest in hedonism or drug-assisted astrology, respectively. But they both failed. Seems like the little bastard is pretty thoroughly indoctrinated into the Legion's set of values. Meaning, of course, that he's a little prick, and every minute I spend trying to deprogram him brings me one step closer to insanity.
Alright. John told me there's an issue with one of your students?
Oh, thank God. I've been telling him that for the past 6 months. Yes, Peter, the brat dressed as the legionary. I've tried all year to get him to stop with the Caesar worship, and nothing's worked. I give up. I know the followers of the apocalypse are looking to take in some kids that have been left orphaned by the war. Peter fits the way I see it. So go see if the missionaries will be willing to take the kid off my hands. They shouldn't be too hard to find, just check the refugee places. Thanks, really. I'm getting sick of dealing with this kid, goddamn.
Alright. Shut up, little nerd.
Kaisar will have you crucified for keeping me here.
Okay, nerd.
Kaisar will have you crucified for keeping me here.
Alright. That's cute. Hey, kid. Here's some meat and, I don't know, some binoculars. Enjoy. Alright, so I guess we gotta... Man, this is an expansive mod. Hell yeah.